So today at One Step Education, we're going to talk in clown school about puppetry. It's pretty amazing how widespread puppetry is. You have the Muppets, you have Sesame Street, and if you've really ever watched them, they're geniuses. I just think that they put together a team of educators and puppeteers to create these amazing, skilled puppet stories and puppeteers and puppets. So one of my favorite things is to teach people how to make puppets, basic puppets, and then create a storyline. You don't even need to be a good writer. If you want, you could even use a really cool song and make your puppet come alive. But there are some things you have to be aware of. First, where's your puppet looking? You have to imagine a puppet comes to life, and if you don't believe me, take a look at all the TED Talks about it. Your puppet has to look like it's real because a lot of people are going to talk to it just like it is. Stars like Steve Harvey have been known on Family Feud to talk to famous ventriloquist puppets right on TV. And if you're in the room with a puppet, chances are you're going to talk to it too. So make sure your puppet is looking at someone in the audience. Just like I would tell one of my stage dreamers who were acting, look at someone in the audience. Pull that eye contact. You're going to pull in your audience. So when you have a puppet, you have to make sure the head is not like this, right? We don't talk to people like that, and neither should our puppets. So first, make sure your puppet is talking to the audience. And then you want to make sure your puppet has a specific character. So if you're like me, I have a very bad memory. I often forget the names of my puppets, but I've learned to practice with just a few. I have a bunch, but I just practice with a few of them. And they each have a specific character. They do their own little routines, and I'm looking always to grow their routines. I love watching other puppeteers and getting ideas, but the bottom line is these are your characters, and you can make them come to life with a little bit of your personality. But if your character is going to be grouchy, make him grouchy, like Oscar the Grouch. And if he's going to be happy and jolly, make him like Elmo, consistent, right? And then if he's always going to want cookies, keep him consistent, right? I don't know about you, but when Cookie Monster started to like vegetables, it was kind of weird, right? So I say keep the consistency. And I mean, I get it, right? They want to teach about being healthy, and that's the great thing. You could use puppets to teach so many skills. And not only that, they come in handy if you have to do a photo shoot with your little ones, because usually the kids love them. I remember if the photographer had a little puppet, my kids would smile so great for those pictures. So today, what we're going to do is practice with our puppets, just two of them. I have two that have specific characters. One's named Papu, and one is named Theo. Papu is a half man, half monkey, I guess, right? He's interesting. He's not really a specific anything, but he is pretty cool, and I have a great funny routine with him. And then I have Theo. He is my little rapper, but I'm also going to use the puppets not only to do that routine that I do, but also to do a song. So first, we'll start with the song. So I'm going to tell you, I don't often use a stage because it's a lot more work, but all I did was a simple 2 chairs and a fabric straight across. So I'm going to start the music and start the show.
Yes, sir. I may never
put him out here. The one thing you'll know is that puppetry is extremely difficult. Typically the stage would have to be a lot higher, and my hand is getting really tired from keeping him up, which you need a lot of effort and workout to hold the puppets up. So what I'm going to do is show you how I've learned to minimize the effort I put in to my puppet shows, because it's a lot of work. So depending on whether or not you have a stage or you're just doing a kids party, this puppet show could change. So Papu, this is Papu, he actually could wrap around me, and I used to, here, just sit here a second, I would come out prepared with him wrapped around me, and I would actually do a duet with him. I would be a clown, and we would sing, I've Got You, Babe. But for today, see, he wraps around, he looks pretty cool, right? And he's got his own particular voice. But for today, I don't need his legs wrapped around me. I need him to be free, because, and I tell you, I change his routine sometimes, but I have one that I think is pretty funny. The kids laugh, the parents laugh, and I'm going to show you that one today. So you can see I just cross his legs. It looks pretty silly, right? He's crossing his legs like a real person. You can move him around. I tend to put my stick under here and move his hand around, and you're going to see how I can maneuver his body. Now, just keep in mind, he's not looking up. I'm not going to talk like this because we don't talk like that, right? Now, sometimes he might have to look up, like, what's at the ceiling, right? What's at the ceiling? And you got to make sure that when you talk, his mouth is moving, right? Every syllable, his mouth should open. Similar to ours. It's not going to be exact, but he has also his own voice. And I talk to him. It's very simple, very easy, and very funny. Hi, Papu. How are you doing today? I'm so good. I'm really good. I'm worked out. You know, I have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend? I have to fix my hair for her. Does it look good? I think maybe you have to do a little bit more, right? Oh, yes, that's much better. Thank you, thank you. Now, you see my big muscles? Yeah, I see your big muscles. Well, I work out. You do? Yes, and today I'm going to show you my routine. I'm very strong. Do you want to see it? I'm going to show you my workout. Now, can you help me count? Oh, yeah, we can help you count. Okay, I'm going to grab my pull-up bar. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 100. Now that's a hard workout. But, Papu, what? That really wasn't 100. What do you mean it's not 100? But that was 100. You saw it, right? Didn't you all see it? No, Papu, that wasn't 100. You skipped numbers. How dare you say I skipped numbers? You did. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I mean, we don't count like that. You know, I don't like the idea of being called a liar and that I don't know how to count. I know how to count it, and I count to 100. Okay, well, I'm going. I hope you like Theo better, because I am so upset that you're calling me a liar. I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying you didn't count to 100. All right, I'll talk to Theo. Well, let me fix my hair.
I want to look good for my babe. I'll see you later. Bye. It was nice meeting you.
So that's Papu, and usually he'll talk to the kids. And I have a suitcase that I don't let the kids see. They love to look into the suitcase, but I don't let them see it. I just kind of like let them get a little illusion. I like Theo to sometimes stand on the floor with them because he's going to rap and they love that. But just for this, he'll stand on my leg so you can see him much better. And Theo, how are you today, Theo?
I'm good. How are you today?
Oh, I'm really good. We're really looking forward to your song.
Oh, you want me to sing in front of everybody today?
Yeah, do you think you could do that for us?
Sure. I love singing. I love rapping. Do you guys believe in aliens? Well, I have a great alien song, and you're gonna love it. Now, I have a writer. She's awesome. She wrote me this song many, many years ago, and I'm going to share it with you. Are you ready? Here we go. When I look up at the sky, what do I see? It's a UFO, it's shining at me. It's yellow, it's blue, it's green and white. It's a phenomena out of sight, yo. What'd you think?
I think they're applauding.
Do you think they're applauding?
I do. I think that was so good, Theo. You should be really proud of yourself.
I am. And I want to thank my friend Melissa who wrote the lyrics for me. Melissa, if you're watching this, thank you. That's your shout out.
Oh, that's really cool. So Melissa must be a great writer.
Oh, she is the best. She's very, very great. Great writer, very funny, fantastic. Now, I want you to get on with the show. I'm going to make sure Papu's okay. I heard you called him a liar.
Well, I didn't exactly call him a liar.
Are you sure? Because he looked very upset. You know, he wanted to impress his girlfriend Agatha.
I know, but he didn't count right with the pull-ups he was doing.
I don't know what to do. I try to teach him to count, but I guess he needs more help. I'll go practice with him. All right, guys, bye. It was very nice seeing you. Have a great time. I'm signing out. Out is Theo. Out. Bye, guys.
So that is how I do it. Very simple. I have more puppets. I know if you've watched other videos, you've probably seen the old lady who swallowed a fly. These are just a few of them that I love to use, and I love to get more ideas. And if you're interested to get more involved with puppetry, definitely let me know. It is so great. Kids love it. You could teach them about religion, their alphabets, things that are going on in the world. They love to use their imagination. They love to hold them and play with them. When I was a stay-at-home mom, I watched Sesame Street so much that I just realized how genius they were. When I would be watching True Blood, all of a sudden they'd have an episode called True Mud. Or, how do you spell broccoli? I'ma be R-O-C-C, or will I broccoli? Broccoli, and that's a broccoli singing that, right? So there were so many fun things that you could do. And they must be amazing when they get all those superstars on. So, if you want to be just as amazing a puppeteer, then you definitely should come to One Stop Education. And if you didn't know, my very first corporation was Pedagogy Puppet Shows, where I would teach puppetry to schools, and I loved it. It was so much fun. And eventually I went back to work teaching, so I stopped that business and started Stage Dreamers, a musical theater studio. So definitely reach out. You should come to Clown School because there's so many great things going on, and you will make people laugh with all of your clowning and puppetry, balloon animals, magic tricks. But if you want to learn more, you have to be here. Hope you guys have a great night.